If a girl is very kept to herself and she's not very overly like, what's the word? Like
Subtle.
Elegant, subtle, ladylike. These are words that just like, man. I'm trying not to say you, man.
Was because Spanian used to be a rapper before.
He was.
Yeah. When we started 21 District, Spanian was just coming up in the rap game. And I remember we were following each other on Instagram and everything, and we were exchanging messages on. But if you had it your way in the future, is it possible to potentially see the 1-4 boys sit down and clear the air with you? I thought you were fucking bullshitting.
Nah,
Are
lad.
you serious?
Mum's lad.
Nah.
Yeah. Would you rather get killed by a bear or a lion or a shark?
Yes, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for an exciting episode. It's just a trio again today.
Yeah.
We're gonna cover some mad topics today. We're gonna go over Sydney. There's a lot that's been happening here, man.
A lot, man.
And
some pretty big names too to cover. So
big names to cover.
Big names.
And also, Jay Lex, what happened to the Tonga versus Samoa?
Off the bat, Tonga. Fuck, let me get into the podcast first, man. Wow.
I know everyone's waiting for this question. What happened to that game, man? That was ferocious.
To be honest, the bunker. If you watched carefully, nah.
Hey, I bet
Mum
the most
Samoa, lad. Lad, they Samoa actually they came and they just dominated. They didn't muck
came
around,
to play,
bro. And the man of the match, Mauso, Junior Polo, lad.
Come on.
Fucking shout out to Junior Polo.
That's a para. That's a
paramedic
ears
right there, lad. Yeah.
Bro, see? You thought I was just 6'7", 6'. No,
No,
I got some 6'8", 5 brothers, lad. Don't
Come
worry,
on,
lad.
bro.
Come on. Nah, big shout out to, bro, Junior Polo, lad, played a crazy game. This guy, you see his passes? He
Yeah.
could easily be a halfback. He's shooting long bullet passes.
Hey.
And he's even the short boards with Payne Haas.
Yeah.
The three of them
Yeah,
in
I've
the
seen
middle,
that.
bro, they're just
Come on,
dominating the
bro.
middle.
And he's lost a bit of weight, eh? He looks sharp on the field. Like
He
I
must
haven't seen him
be
this slim.
drinking Oxy
Too shred.
We forgot. Let's give these new oxygen cans a taste.
Hey, 3, 2, 1. Let's open up, boys. Same dealio. Cheers.
Cheers, lad.
Jeez, lads. I don't think you're sure.
I've tasted this one before. Yeah, it was on the podcast with Gordon. See, I remember. We're gonna have to start doing a blindfold challenge soon, where we're guessing the taste of the Oxyshred can.
I love that it doesn't like it's mixed in between energy drink and normal
sweetness.
soda.
Mm.
It's like right in between, but it's perfect.
Bro, why do they all taste so good?
You know what's interesting?
I'm actually a bit upset that I haven't been able to critique it like from a different angle, because now people just think we're bullshitting, but they're actually all of it. Why are they so good? It's actually so good, it's getting scary. Cue the Illuminati music.
I love that one comment said it's the new Aussie shred. What do you reckon?
New
We run
Aussie
the
shred.
ball up all the way with this new Aussie shred.
Yep.
Oxy shred. Make sure you guys go get your cans.
Back to Tonga versus Samoa. What a game, lad. What a game. Game of the forwards. Reece Walsh. Reece lightning, lad.
I just wanted to ask, and whoever was watching the game, please tell me. I want to hear it from you guys, because I was actually so happy that I stayed at home and watched this game. I didn't go anywhere.
I knew, lad. I stayed at home. Some people who went out and watched the game brave. Even the people that bought tickets and flew all the way there in Jersey.
What about Foki? I remember he had the massive Tongan flag on the front of his hood.
Yeah.
How long did he have that on for?
I asked him, where is it? And he said, someone stripped it. But I said, Togo, I can see it in your back of your beard. I can see it hanging out of your beard. Yeah, lad, no, but you know what's hectic? At the end of the day, lad,
it is what it is.
God is the winner, eh? God is the winner.
Big shout out to our Samoan fans who were like cheering us on.
Shout out to the Samoan fans. You know, it's always a bittersweet. Whether Tonga win, whether Samoa win, I know that there's that equal love. Like, bro,
Yeah.
you can't tell me that you're a Samoan fan and you don't feel like a bit of thrill when you see the Mate Tonga team do the haka. I mean the sipi tau, and then the same vice versa. When we see a good siva tau, like you get G'd up. You're like, yeah. It's mad, lad.
Tell us about your Samoan grandpa.
Who's this?
On our Samoan side.
Oh, so for those of you who don't know, brother,
What an excuses, guy.
I get mistaken for Samoan sometimes, lad. Sometimes people think I'm Samoan, and I don't blame them. I'm like, back it up, lad. I'm Tongan, but I see where you're coming from. So we actually, our great grandpa, his last name is Mayava.
I thought you were fucking bullshitting.
Nah,
Are
lad.
you serious?
Mum's lad.
No, 100%.
I heard about this.
Remember, our uncle was telling us.
Yeah. See, Mayava, lad. So,
Your namesake, lad.
yeah.
He was telling us.
So, yeah, that's right.
Who?
Maliki. Maliki was
telling us.
Maliki was telling us. So, and it's not just Mayava, it's Mayava. Like that.
Mayava.
Mayava.
We need the translation of that in the comments.
And yeah, you know, it was scary. My missus' last name when I first met her was Moiva.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like, but I was tripping out because the last names were slowly getting close together. But it's all good. What do you reckon? Do you think that Tongans generally they kind of look more at Samoans and then Samoans look more for Tongans in relationships? Is this true? Because someone told me this and I only agree.
Oh, in relationships.
In
Yeah.
relationships. Because like we're already close to home as it is.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure other Tongans, we appreciate other beautiful Tongans. Samoans appreciate other beautiful cultures. But just because of how close to home we are, we just, I don't know,
I have to agree with that.
subconsciously, we're looking at Samoans and then Samoans are looking at Tongans.
Well, I have to agree that, you know why?
But we
it's
can't
because
speak to someone, yeah.
it's because I think he's got a point there because like you as a Tongan, or as me, say for example me, as a Tongan, I don't want to be dating another Tongan because it could be my cousin. Remember how small our island is? But you're still trying to look for the commonalities in the same traits.
Yeah.
You're looking for something similar. So I think that's why we usually always go for Samoans and Samoans usually go for Tongans.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of mixed couples, lad.
Isn't Junior Polo married to a Tongan?
He is.
Yeah, see there?
He is.
There's one there.
He is.
And-
Are you, lad? Well, if he's not, you're done. You're finished
No,
if
I'm
he's
pretty
not.
sure because I'm following one of the boys and he keeps talking about it. It's like
Speaking of
that's
marriage,
more.
I just seen on the Daily Telegraph, they posted Spanian and his new missus.
Lad, I was saying, you know what? Even
Came
I
on the news.
was listening to the radio the other, they were talking about it on the radio as well. Bro, it's crazy because I feel like that when the limelight is on someone, anything that would be rather basic in a normal man's life, it's kind of like, it's like, oh, Spanian's got a new missus. Oh, Spanian's done his teeth. Like, I feel like because he's the limelight,
That's why.
he's got to take the good with the bad, lad. Like,
When you're famous,
when you're famous, this is the bad side, you know?
Willie Mason said it best, yeah.
Yeah, anything small you do, you know, the news is always going to try and like get everyone talking, you know? Which is the news's job.
Yeah.
It's their job. But then I would have to say, if there's any other, all of you fellas out there, all of you lads that are just sitting there gossiping about another grown man, you guys, you need to take your ballerina shoes off and just leave him alone, bro. If the bloke is another man, bro, let him do what he's doing, you know? But yeah, I find it weird, lad.
What would you say? Because he's getting so much backlash about his relationship with his ex, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And he's got a new missus and that. And everyone's got their own opinions about like a marriage and what like a partner should be like, and everyone's got their own little arguments. I can see in the comments saying you know, he's
like, I don't. His mentality has been stuck in jail. He's learned to live a way where he doesn't care about the world. So I can imagine like he doesn't, like he's always stuck to what he thinks is best, and you know he's gonna keep at it. Like, I don't think comments will fool people. Like someone who's been in prison for a while.
Yeah,
comments or news articles and any of that. Yeah,
and I actually never saw him as someone that was an advocate for being like someone what do you call it? Like what do you call it? A role model.
Mm.
Like we all knew Spanian when we first started watching him. He was just you watch it
Just
because it's
another
funny. It's funny. It's entertaining. But then I feel like his heart just kind of rolled off, and he, as a genuine person, and then people started to like him more because he just started giving back to his community, giving back to his mate. What's his mate's name?
That's a
Sorry, lad.
You're a bad.
your best mate's name, but he's a good cunt too. But you know what I mean? He just rolled off as a genuine person. But then all of a sudden, everyone just started expecting him. Oh, now you have to be this type of role model. He doesn't, bro. Like, let the man live his life. You know.
I remember when I first realized who he was, because Spanian used to be a rapper before.
He was.
When he was when we started 21 District, Spanian was just coming up in the rap game. And I remember we were following each other on Instagram and everything, and we were exchanging messages. I don't know if this guy remembers, but we were planning on potentially doing a collab together. And this is when we were still coming off the ground, and Spanian was still coming off the ground.
Yeah.
Anyways, fast forward 2 months later, I'm locked up. 21 District is down the drain, you know. We're not thinking about anything to do with 21 District.
Yeah.
So, I do remember coming out, and he's blown up. He's become like this influencer and everything. I was actually very happy for the bloke, because we started, like, I feel like we started around the same time getting into the media, and it was around that time where people were so interested to find out what lads were, and like, you know, and who was coming out of jail, and what's the whole history behind Australia and Sydney and Western Sydney and everything. So he's come a long way, bro.
Good on him, lad. Yeah, I heard I actually didn't know much about his criminal past, like in prison and that. But it's starting to get painted all over TikTok everywhere. From what I've heard, he was dealing with a lot of drug issues before, and us knowing, coming from, like, we used to party a bit, so it's not easy, like, just saying no to drugs, you know. Especially they normalize it so much now, so. For someone like to become complete cold turkey sober, in his words, what he said. He just went cold turkey sober. Fuck, that's big props, lad.
Yeah, that's
Man,
the best
props.
way to do it.
And I can't lie, I like that tattoo on the back of his head, lad.
The cross.
The cross.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Hard. Yeah, hopefully he's doing good, but he's got a new partner. She's sorry. Yeah, he's got a new partner, and
Is that your partner?
my partner, ring it, bro. Speaking of partner, bro, let's dive a bit deeper into marriage and divorces.
Or more icks? Are we talking more red flags?
Oh, red flags. Oh, you know what happened was the last red flags that we put up, we were getting slammed. So we're gonna redo it, and this time Jay's gonna
look. I've got something. I've got something special. I reckon we should also turn it around and give 3. What is it? What's the opposite? Green flags?
3
or
pros.
turn-ons?
3
or
pros.
Sin of turn-offs? I don't know. 3 blue flags. Wait, blue or green? red flags
green.
and blue.
Let's just go with good signs. 3 good signs.
3 good signs. A girl that eats messy. I like a girl that eats messy.
Yeah.
If a girl is not scared to get dirty,
are
you listening to me? Are you listening? I don't think you're listening. If a girl is not scared to get dirty eating. Brother, let's go on to the next one. Number 2.
Oh, not a lot of good things
buddy.
there. He's thinking about it. I'll come in. A green flag or blue flag or whatever is when she's actually no, I have to think.
Come in, Jay.
If a girl is very kept to herself and she's not very overly, like, what's the word, like, you know, when a girl that's very, like,
subtle,
elegant, subtle, ladylike, these are words that just, like, man, I just want to say you, man. You still and you see girls like that, bro. You just look at her and you're like, oh, what are you up to, yeah, girl?
Oh my gosh. Fuck yeah.
Nah, but
come in, Ronnie, before we get cancelled.
A good sign in a girl will probably have to be for me, if she doesn't eat that much,
It does.
saves a lot of money right there. Bang.
Bro, I'm the
Because imagine if you have a partner, a girl that eats a lot, like you, like a man.
Yeah.
To me, it got to do with masculinity as well. I feel like only the man should eat a lot because the man's always out there hunting, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
training, working out. So a girl should eat smaller than the man.
That's interesting.
Is it
My missus eats a lot, but she's still like 40 kilos.
Yeah.
So
She got the Arab genes.
Yeah, the Arab
She got
genes.
that
They
metabo.
can eat whatever. Baba ganoush.
So are you saying that if it wasn't that genes, if it was, let's say, Islander genes, is this still okay for her to be eating?
Me
But
personally,
we're no
100%.
crepes at 2 a.m. in the morning.
100%. I'd rather big girl like any day of the week. I'd rather her be big, you know.
Big than small.
I'd rather her be big than small. Like
Okay.
I find them more. Yeah. I find them more fun.
I reckon a girl that loves food, lad. Like if a girl's just straight loves food, I automatically just love it. Like that's already like a top tier green flag for me. If a girl loves food, because I love food. So if a girl loves trying different foods, trying different cuisines, always ready to pig out wherever we are, brother.
That's hectic, bro.
What's a good sign for you?
I'm the host, so I'm not giving out. We're gonna get Ronnie and Jay. Give us one more good flag.
I feel like we've already given heaps. How many have we given out?
Another, I can still give. Another green flag would be probably like dressing appropriately.
Yeah,
just a girl that dress respectfully. That's another big one.
I'll be honest. Off the bat, the way a man's mind is, if you got your groceries out, he's only going to be thinking about eating groceries. Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
If you're covered up and then like you let your personality shine over that, but potentially you've got groceries hidden under. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is the ultimate package.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mad.
Like,
yeah,
mad idea.
which pretty much goes back to what I said. I think it's better to dress appropriately. Even if you were like a beautiful woman inside and out, like you better off be dressing
I
appropriately.
feel like you can still dress beautiful.
Yeah.
Without showing a lot of skin.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can still like be able to show your figure, and there's a lot of very nice. We're blessed with a lot of very, very good. We're living in a time now where, man, they have so much good stuff that you don't have to wear close to nothing to be noticed. You know?
Yeah.
And fashion is gone. Like it's hectic, lad.
Yeah.
It's hectic. What else do you reckon? You reckon a girl that's funny
is a good flag?
I like a girl that with a good sense of humor.
Yeah.
If a girl has a good sense of humor and she's not easily like triggered, like, you know, when you go back and forth banter and then she starts crying, that's a red flag.
I think it helps in the long run if you're looking at staying with her for a while.
Yeah,
it helps if she's got a personality, because
that's just something someone said to me. Like, if you were stuck with anyone in the world on an island for the rest of your life, would you really choose your partner? Think about it carefully, and think about how you guys will coexist together, how you will bounce off each other's energies. Would you guys be able to survive? Would you guys be able to prosper a whole community? I actually just watched this movie called Eden on Prime. You guys need to watch this, lad. Based on true events. This German couple, they went to the Galapagos Islands, I think, to live there alone after World War II because they didn't want to be part of the world anymore. Lad, it's actually crazy. Another family went there, and then there was a lot of sexual allegations. There was a lot of things going on the island, and then people ended up getting murdered and stuff. And I watched the movie, and I thought, there's no way that this really happened. But I searched it up, the real footage and the real photos, the real people. It was real, lad. Real, 100% real.
Oh, based on a true story.
You'd be surprised what people do, lad, when they're stuck. When they're stuck, when people are stuck, you'd be surprised what they do.
I came to say I do not appreciate you trying to pit my neighbor against me. You did.
Crazy, lad.
Speaking of, since we're here, we'll try to go over this topic as much as we can before we leave it in the past.
Yeah.
But we did have a special fan that sent a request message. He said, "Kia ora," or in your case, Manolele. But one question I've always wanted to ask you, Dokos, but you don't have to respond. But if you had it your way in the future, is it possible to potentially see the 1-4 boys sit down and clear the air with you? Yes, we know that the street and rap beef are totally opposite each other, but we all come from the islands of Te Moana, Nui, and Kiwa. And culture elevates culture, and our cultures are only stronger together.
Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like we've answered this.
Yeah, I feel like you already answered
but
this on the podcast.
I'll just tell you guys again, like, we are advocates for all islanders, whether you're in 1-4, anyone. We don't care what area you're from. We're past all of that stuff, and we're fighting a much bigger fight now. Postcode war right now, even though it does still exist, it's not something that hinders us from our faith and our journey. I'm sure all of you guys that have been following Bros and Cons for a while now, you guys know what our purpose is, and it's to pursue unity in our people, whether that be to be with, like, you know, people from Mount Druitt or people from anywhere over Sydney. But we basically want to bring unity between all of our boys and bring us all together. So,
yeah, that basically answers that question.
For our next episode, what I want you guys to do is to type in the comments. I want you guys to type a question, and we're going to do the top 10 questions with the most likes. We're going to respond to those questions on the next episode, the next time we do this talk. So make sure you guys type in a comment in the comment section.
The comments with the most likes will
answer.
We'll
that way,
answer
like, we're not like, just because someone did ask me before, where can we comment? Like, where can we ask questions?
Yeah.
We'll do it this way. It'll be fun and interesting.
Yeah.
So type your comment in the comments, the top 10 comments with the most likes. We're going to respond to it, whether it be about our past, our future, or someone else. Anything you guys want to ask away, and 100%, you guys know we'll answer it.
Yeah.
Moving on to our next question, we got someone that said, what does the word redemption mean to you personally? And how has God's grace influenced your understanding of it? I also love listening to your podcast. You all come across as real open-minded and down-to-earth in every topic discussed. Thank you for this question, and thank you for your statement.
What's the real meaning of redemption?
What is he asking for, the definition of it, or like?
Well, what does it mean to you personally?
I think
to me, this is redemption right here. This podcast that we're doing, this is probably the most perfect example of redemption. If that's what the question is asking, this is redemption. This is like our breakthrough. This is our story, and this is our truth, and this is what we're gonna speak. This is our truth.
Yeah.
And how has God's grace influenced your understanding of it?
Because it's just, you can just simply put it white and black. You can just see that we're doing good. We're not doing bad. We're not doing evil. Through God's grace, we're doing good. Church, praying, reading the Bible, and it's only through God's grace that you're able to do that.
Yeah.
You're able to have an understanding that Jesus did die on the cross, and you did believe, and you did confess your sins. And I feel like that's the only way you can do good, because a lot of people have this misconception saying that that you've got to do good, you know, in order to, I don't know, what do you call it? Like bounty points. Like there's no use of doing good when you haven't really understood what the Bible's been trying to teach.
Yeah, 100%, man. Mad answer.
But that's what I think redemption is, just truly digging deep and finding out what the real truth is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Jay?
I feel like true redemption is, well, I've actually, to actually, it's not only changing your own ways, but it shows through the fruits that you are trying to give to other people. I really feel like a true redeemer, which comes from the word redemption. Us being Christians, we know Jesus as our redeemer, not only because of the way he lived, but what he did for us. He redeemed us, and I feel like true redemption is what we can do for other people, you know, in their own ways. And you see it by the fruits. And I feel like a true leader that is genuinely trying to teach others through the fruits, you can see, because he puts himself down to put others up. You know what I mean? He'll put himself down, and he won't care about people like showing his losses and showing his skin, putting himself down, his personal statue, he puts it down to bring others up. Just in the, in the hope that it's going to bring someone up. Now, what a false leader, what a wolf in a sheep clothing would do, they will put others down to put themselves up. You get you with me now? You with me? So there's a lot of leaders, but you got to see them by their fruits. See what they're doing. See, are they worried about their own personal stature, or are they putting? The only reason why I feel so comfortable to talk about my losses, times I've got jumped, times I've got stabbed, and things through my personal vlogs, because I'm living through the guy I serve, the God I serve, and I don't care about how I look. It's about how He looks. You know what I mean? It's about how He looks at me and what I'm doing. There's this Bible verse that's really scary, lad, and it talks about how God's wrath for the person that creates other people to sin. You seen that one? It was saying like it'd be, oh, don't quote me, but like, he just says like, it'd be better for you to be tied with a noose down to the bottom of the ocean than for you to create one of my young ones to sin. It always has like,
that one just
it comes with some heavy threats in the Bible, bro. Like, so basically what he's saying there is that the more knowledgeable you are, the more accountable you are. You know what I mean? So the more we know now, that's why every chance we get, I know that this is not like a Bible TV show, but we always reference back to God in the Bible, because that's what we're about, lad. We're not about anything else, to be honest. That's what gives us the confidence to have this show anyway. Otherwise, we'd be sitting at home. We'd be having a staring competition in the corners.
Maybe we should do it live one day, bro. Yeah. We should do it live in the upcoming days. We're excited. We're getting closer to Christmas. Anyways, we had another question. What are you going to do with $2 million?
You want my real answer or my honest answer?
Why two? I'm just going to answer that quick. $2 million, you'll buy one house. Good night, ladies. Yeah. Get back to your job.
Bro, this is Sydney. You need to up the price.
You got to up the price. You got to tell us what you're going to do.
To have a good answer, you need to up the price, because that $2 million will get eaten, bro.
Are you Mormon?
Nah. But I'm pretty familiar with a lot of the Mormon faith, the Mormon traditions. We had Gordon Chan on not long ago, and I'm very, very close to his brother Jono, and they're a good Mormon family. My missus, she was Mormon when I met her, no longer anymore. I've known a lot of Mormons and the faith that they practice, but
and what would you say is our branch of Christianity? Because we always say we're Christian, but like I think people want to know genuinely what.
There's a lot of different. There's a Church of England. There's
Anglican,
Protestant, Anglican.
Yeah. I don't know.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
It's and there's I don't know.
I think we're just the modern day Christians or
Baptists. I think it's either Baptist
or born again.
It's either Baptist or Protestant.
Yeah.
I know it's one of them. I don't know exactly what it is. There's a lot of them, and I get that it's confusing.
Yeah,
a lot of my Muslim mates think it's confusing. Brother, I believe you, because it's confused myself too.
Yeah, and they probably bring up that argument a lot.
Yeah. I don't know either.
Why is your guys' religions changed? Why is the Bible's freaking 12 versions?
Yeah.
Man, I think the most important thing is just that if you're willing to find out the truth and you're willing to seek the truth hard enough, you'll find.
What do you think about debates? You know, I've had a lot of people that tell me that, like, I'm a good speaker. I should go and do
what Charlie Kirk was doing.
Yeah, these people want me to go do debates, but I don't know. It's not my thing. It's not really my thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you reckon, lad?
But like, to be honest, debating good for entertainment, but it's not good for, like, if you're actually trying to influence someone to learn more about you. I don't think like debates will help at all. You know, you're trying to prove someone wrong.
Yeah, it's arguing. Yeah,
but, I don't think it'll be.
I have this theory. Because I like street preaching. I always see like both Christians and Muslims on the street. Majority of the time, the adults are just walking past. And I'll tell you why, lad. It's because they're already at an age where they've made their mind. By that time, if the Holy Spirit or, if Islam hasn't reached you, like, it's going to be hard. Maybe you get the one in a million that actually will stop and listen, but majority of the time they stop to listen is to stop and argue. They don't stop to listen. So I would say that the more impact you would have is on social media, doing what we're doing, because the kids, it's where you got to get the news to the kids while their brain is still developing, while they still have time to make decisions.
Yeah.
Because while they're still young, that's where the word will come in handy. By the time an adult's already old, he's already experienced, he knows too much. God says in the Bible, too much knowledge will kill my people.
Yeah.
So I feel like when they're young, it's very important to instill. That's why we're doing a lot of the stuff we're doing. We're targeting it towards kids because the adults, like it's going to be harder. It's going to be harder to get them over.
But yeah, man. Got a beautiful message from a guy named Harley, man. Sorry to drop your name, but I had to, because your name is in the message.
Yeah.
I just wanted to share this message with you guys as well. I want you guys to pretty much expand on it, see if you can help the brother out. He goes, Kia ora. Kia ora.
Fuck, are these all Māoris?
Kia ora. Kia ora, my cousin. It could be Māori. Shout out to NZ. We got a big NZ following base.
Yeah.
Kia ora, my cousins. My name is Harley. I'm 40 years old from Newcastle. This time last year, I was out of jail after nearly 7 years. I had a fiance and was clean off drugs, weighing 90 kilos, and my mental health was the best it's been in ages.
Yeah.
Current state, lost my missus due to substance abuse. Nearly lost my whole family, including my 2 sons, and I'm 2 days clean now with heaps of regrets. Just wanting to change my life and be the best to be the best me and feel worthy of being loved and feeling like I deserve to be around my loved ones. I know I'm not anything special than anyone else or entitled to anything I don't put the work in for, but I thought I'd reach out and say, hi, my name is Harley. Thank you, guys. I don't want to do drugs in my life anymore.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, shout out to you, lad.
Yeah.
Shout out to you for reaching out for help, lad. I think that's the first thing. You need to know that it's a problem. If you don't know it's a problem, then
That accountability is very important. And what did he say? He was already 2 days clean?
He's 2 days clean now. He's pretty much lost
Shout
everything.
out to you, my brother.
Massive.
Shout out to you, my brother.
2 days, mad start.
What is he doing? Is he saying that he's working or?
Well, not really. That's pretty much it. That was his message.
I think 2 days clean is a great start. And if he's trying to if he's lost trying to pick battles and see what he's trying to do, I reckon starting off with his 2 kids and knowing that that's your why, that's your reason and that's your purpose to keep driving through life. I think that'll be the main call.
And also get busy, lad.
Yeah,
get your hands busy. Men, we are functional beings, and we drive on purpose. If you don't have a purpose, you'll definitely become more susceptible to be taking drugs.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why women they do take drugs, but they don't rely on it as much, is because they're kind of like men. We drive on like function and purpose. We always need to be doing something.
Yeah.
So a man that has free time is a dangerous man. So get your hands busy, pick up some dumbbells, get some tools in your hands. Just keep busy. A lot of people are saying like it's about changing your mindset, but I think you need you imply the actions first, because if you just change your mindset, it's like thinking your way out of like a headache. You can't, because you sit there depressed. So you just need to start moving, my brother. And congratulations on your 2 days, brother. Shoot me a message on my personal page as well, and I'll have some talks with you too, brother. Shout out to you.
And I would say sign up to a gym. I know it sounds cliche as hell, for men, masculinity and stuff, but it's the most basic thing that has been working for us as males for centuries. You need to start lifting, you need to start exercising, you need to start eating healthy.
Tell us, you can't do anything. You can't take drugs if you're trying to run a business, or
That's
even
right.
if you're just going to work. Because I didn't work after I got released. In 2021, I didn't work for 2 years. And so when I finally did get a job, I feel like I was sort of forced to be sober. Otherwise, So things like that, where you're getting yourself mixed with people, everyday people, it will eventually force you to be like them. Just a hint. I don't know if it'll work, but try it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
What were we gonna say?
Nah, I thought I forgot to report. I was just thinking about it now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Anyways,
And
yeah, it's definitely just filling up your time with more stuff to do, lad. Yeah, definitely fill up more time, and then also if you can't find people, you know how people always say to change your friends. If you can't find any friends at the moment, just cut them all off. Cut them all off and be a lone wolf. Be a lone wolf for a couple of months. Your new life without drugs will slowly attract the people that align with you. So if you're someone that talks a lot of crap and like all the time, slowly,
Yeah.
you'll make a circle with a lot of people that talk a lot of crap, and you guys will all talk crap together. So us humans, we drive off like energies, you know, like if you like someone's energy, obviously you want to hang around him a bit more, you know, because you guys align. So you just be yourself. This is why it's so important to not pretend to be someone you're not. You pretend to be a gangster, or you pretend to be someone you're not. All of a sudden, you're with all these guys that are now, they want to rob you and they want to touch your missus and all these things. Why? Is because you're pretending to be someone you're not.
Yeah.
It's better to just be yourself.
he looked at me straight away.
I just had a thought, lad. Because I remember we talked about this before. Would you say that it'd be, if a woman aborted her child, would it be fair to say it's her body, it's her choice?
Us being a Christian background, we have to defy that fact. Like, we have to go against
Would it be fair to say she was just, you know, thinking of the best outcome for herself? You know what I mean?
Well, she's
Like, say she was in a bad financial hardship, she's in a bad mind state, wasn't ready to have kids.
I don't want to be rude, but like a lot of that stuff should have been thought out before having sex. Before having sex.
Now, as you know,
there can always be a situation where
she didn't voluntarily happen. But we're talking about the other sex.
Or not even that, because like we've looked at a lot of the victims of who have actually been in these cases, and they've raised their kids. They love their kids to death.
Yeah.
So let's just put that situation aside. It's a bit extreme. But even if, like, say she was in a good financial situation, and then all of a sudden she can't, like, she's in a position where she can't raise a kid. Like,
let's just say if she, okay, so the statement is a woman aborts her child because just for the betterment of her own life, you know, just to get the best of her own life. You know what I mean? Like, she's not in the best mindset. And then, like, you would think, half of it would think, oh, that's kind of iffy. The other half would be like, you know what, good on you. You know, you're doing what's best for yourself. Now, if that statement is true, would it also be fair to say if a man leaves his child and doesn't want to pay child support, but he's doing it to the best of his own life? You know what I mean? Would that be the same? You reckon?
Yeah, it sounds the same to me.
Like, he's just looking out for the best for himself. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly, bro. Yeah.
He's not in the right mindset. He's not in the, you know, he made a mistake.
From a selfish place.
He's made a mistake. He's acknowledged that, but he doesn't, you know, he's just not in the right mindset. He's not in the right financial state to take care of the kid. Would it be the same?
That's very interesting that you bring that up, because I've never seen it that way. It's pretty much like a guy saying the exact same thing.
It's like saying the exact same thing, isn't it?
Yeah, like, I'm not in the right situation to raise this kid.
Yeah, so
someone take him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
good luck, all the best.
But the child's not dying at the end of it.
Yeah, and the child's not.
And the child's not dying.
So yeah, it's so important.
It's interesting.
So then would that make it more sensible for that to happen then?
And I also wanted to talk about animals. Yeah. Would you rather get killed by a bear or a lion or a shark?
That was a hard one, bad. Definitely got to kick shark out of that, because being in the water is already dangerous.
Yeah.
So being in the water with a shark, getting eaten by a shark is an ugly situation. So what was the other two options?
The bear and a lion.
Bear and a lion, bro. I think
I'd probably go with bear.
I think having a lion on top of your neck could be the most intimidating any man could go for.
Bro, bears are huge, lad.
They are huge, but
we don't have bears in Australia. For those of you that don't know, bears are not in Australia. We do have these little wombat bears called what are they called?
Wombats.
The koalas.
Oh, are they part of the bear family?
I think so, aren't they?
Nah, they're like platypus or something.
I remember they were
But-
calling them. But we got some weird animals.
Bro, what? Why would you rather fight a bear? Would you rather? Are you saying
No, he said
which one would
rather
go?
die.
Yeah,
Die
I
from
feel like. Oh, actually,
What
I
was the
would, I
question?
would rather die from a bear. I think
Uh,
that's what his question was.
Yeah.
Like, be murdered.
Yeah.
I'd rather be murdered by a bear than a lion.
well,
That's harsh.
then let's change it up. Would you rather be chased by a grizzly brown bear, a mother bear, especially? You know,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
different. They're different, bro.
You got
Or-
a different breed.
A lion in the Sahara Desert.
Or a shark. I would be chased by a lion. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think yeah.
Only because in the Sahara Desert, there's trees around everywhere, and you have such a short, quick span of trying to climb or trying to get to safety.
with a lion.
yeah.
I feel like I'd rather be chased by a bear.
I think so too. Yeah, I'd rather be. There has been incidents where a bear would freak out. You know, you'll never see a lion freak out.
Only because bears, like they're omnivores, right? So that
Yeah.
means they're carnivores and herbivores. They eat meat and vegetation.
Yeah,
Mm.
You just could be lucky he's already filled up with salmon or vegetables,
Mm.
but they want to eliminate the threat, so they chase you down, they beat you up, and they could get a good pounding. I got news for you: if a lion is chasing you down, it's not to beat you up. You're gonna end up in his stomach, lad.
yeah,
Because he's only chasing you to eat you.
yeah. So are you saying in some cases, grizzly bears they'll just chase you to attack you?
They'll chase and they'll attack, especially mother bears.
Mm.
They're very territorial.
Mm.
Lions are territorial, but on the level where they just want to eat whatever's in their territory.
Yeah.
Not bears, not all the time. They
Yeah.
just want to eliminate threats.
I think you're 100% dying with a lion.
You're 100% dying with a lion.
Bear,
100%
you
you're
got
dying.
like that 20% chance of surviving.
Bears, yeah, you got a little bit of chance of survival, but some of the
Some of the videos I've
survivors,
seen, bro.
I don't think it's worth
it looks
surviving.
It looks like no one survived.
I've seen-
some of the way the people are surviving. What would you think? A bear or a lion?
A bear will mash you up.
Yeah.
Like, bear captures you, it's doing more damage than a lion.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
and
because the
that's-
bear
that-
gets messy.
That's what
Bro,
I was
they do-
thinking too. Because
As a bear, if you like make yourself big and make noises, it might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's that chance. There's a
Yeah.
little chance. Yeah. It's an ugly situation,
Well,
bro.
what about between a bear, a silverback, and a bear? Which one would you fight?
Silverback and a bear. Well, we haven't really
Silverback. Yeah.
silverback, eh? I reckon I've got a good chance. Nah, I don't. I'll get fucking mashed up, isn't it?
Bro,
Ah.
see some crazy cases, man. There was also a case about these apes that were raising a baby. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I've
Is
seen
that true?
story? I don't know, lad. I don't know.
So apparently there was a baby. Like, a baby was lost. A family lost their baby, and they found the kid at 3 years old or something, and it was living with apes amongst apes.
That's crazy, lad.
I think 3. Don't quote me, but yeah,
Confidently beating a fight.
bro.
biggest.
You know what? I think a giraffe I could take on.
Giraffe?
Because the only thing I'm thinking of is MMA headlock. That's the only thing you can do if you're stuck in a ring.
Fuck, that's a pretty
So the
big
question
headlock,
was,
bro.
what's
Nah,
the biggest animal you think you could take on in a ring?
I think confidently.
Don't say
I'll,
rhino.
I'll be honest. It's just, oh man, like,
A monkey's quite small.
oh yeah, monkey. Yeah, okay, bigger than a monkey. I'm really playing out scenarios in my head. Like I'm really playing out like me, like doing this on the other side of the ring. A kangaroo, yeah. I reckon I'd give a kangaroo work. I reckon I could piece up a kangaroo, lad. Like, yeah. Kangaroo,
Do you know how they work?
yeah,
The
they go on their
kangaroo-
tail and they kick.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean, because I know how their defense system is.
Yeah.
Whereas with like a big cat, like any kind of big cat, a jaguar, lion, tiger, I don't think you're getting out of that. You're not.
Mm.
You're not, eh? You're just
Nah.
not.
You know what you were laughing at before? That's actually really dangerous.
What?
The wombat. Remember how we
is the
were
wombat
saying that?
dangerous?
Then they just
I
sleep.
heard that they charge at people.
Oh.
That's actually true. They charge at people. You know what else actually would be a challenge that you wouldn't even think of? A Pumbaa.
Yeah.
What's a
But you
Pumbaa?
see
A
how these
wild
wombats...
bull. You know the
Oh.
Pumbaa.
What I was going to say, I found this out when I was in jail. These wombats, their actual way of killing their threat is if someone... So if you go into a cave one day and you just want to see what's happening, a wombat will wait in its cave until the threat comes into the cave, and then they start smashing it with its ass. So on the back of, I swear to God, so I'm not even telling a lie, but not even telling a lie. They got this. They got a massive, like a very strong spine or something on their butt. So when they wait for an enemy to walk into the cave, and then boom, they start smashing their butt against the enemy, against the threat. That is very dangerous because there's a lot of people that look at these little fuzzy things like little cute things.
Like, it's hard because wild animals, they're wild, they're unpredictable. Like I think even I couldn't even take on a chimpanzee, lad. In a ring, a chimpanzee.
No, they're dangerous. Bro.
Yeah.
Have you seen
seen
Caesar?
Even a small one, lad. Even a small one. I think like if you get what do you reckon? A small chimpanzee. Do you have a chance there? A small one, just a little one, a small one. If you get the first kick and it lands, and you put him in the sleep, you're finished. Yeah, you're finished, bro. And they're wild, bro. They're wild. Man, they're like chimpanzees. They don't muck around.
They're smart too, bro.
I remember that.
How about
that
an
story.
Orangutan? Are they easier to fight?
Well, they look slow.
Would you get the drop on an orangutan?
The lazy, yeah.
But I saw one of them. A lady was mucking around with an orangutan. We'll add you some clip in the video. And the lady was walking past the gate. I think she was making fun of the orangutan. Bro, he grabbed her. And his strength was so hard. It was just like standing there, bang, grabbed her. And he's just holding her so hard. And she had the zookeepers trying to help push her off. But, bro, the grip was so strong. I was imagining that grip on my neck. And I'm thinking,
they're strong cunts, bro.
I think all apes are strong. So
I think it's safe to say that we could take on like a sloth. 100% guaranteed.
100%. Even that, you kind of
right,
even that, you kind of got to
You gotta be
cheat,
careful,
eh?
bro. You gotta be
When
careful.
you say to touch gloves with the sloth, you just go get stuck.
Man, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning into this wonderful episode. But Jay Lex is about to close with a massive thank you speech.
We want to thank everyone for tuning in on this podcast. This has been an amazing journey. We're coming up to the end of the year and we got so much exciting news happening. Not only for you guys, but for us. It's been life-changing, this podcast. Being able to share and laugh with a lot of, you see all of our guests, they're genuine people. But we also want to engage more with you guys. So like Malik said before, please comment down below genuine questions you want us to answer or even topics. Like what animal you think is the most fiercest, things like that. Just comment that down below, and the comments with the most likes, we'll adjust them in the next videos. And also tell us who you want to be our next guest.
Yeah, 100%. We don't have a particular guest that we're looking for. We're open for everyone. You know, we really want to be diverse. Even people that you think that may want to challenge us in whatever topic they have in mind.
Yep.
Bring them on.
Yep.
Whoever. I know there were some people that didn't like a lot of the things that we said in maybe some previous podcasts in the past, but we're still genuine to talk to us about it. Bring on whoever you guys want. You know, we're open.
Anyways, guys, that's it for today. Ronnie's just gonna wrap it up in our new Pros and Cons goodbye song. Take it away.
Anyways, guys, we'll see you
We'll see you guys on the next one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.